Welcome to another installment of Life on Viento del Mar and its travels. It's still hot here in Prickly Bay. It's autumn, but it is still hot. So it's cooling down at the beach bar with some cold drinks, some good sunsets, and the inevitable storm chased us around a bit, but we managed to dodge that one. And then from the Atlantic, one hurricane system after another popping off the west coast of Africa, but none really threatened us. They all seemed to go north. As you can see, we're sitting down at the bottom there, and but they kept coming. Otherwise, life is pretty dandy in Prickly Bay, but also plenty boat work, as you'll see in the next few clips. That's cruising, doing boat work in exotic places.
It's that time of the year, service the engines. They've been working fairly hard. They've brought me from Durban, about 12,000 kilometers across to Grenada here. So it's the oil change. Straight out of the dipstick. Suck it dry.
Fortunately, I did do the annual servicing because this is what the impeller looked like. That pumps the water around the engine to cool it. And it had seen better days.
And then the dreaded leaking toilet on the boat. Not blocked, just leaking. So there's a bit of the yellow stuff oozing out the bottom. And this is where busy trying to get it all sorted. That hose clamp there has worked its way loose, and it's releasing the not so good stuff. Yeah, hopefully just to tighten up. One of the simpler jobs, look after your toilet.
My favorite job, second only to the water maker repair, is cleaning the bottom, or repairing the bottom of the dinghy. Yeah, so this is where I'm at. Looks something like that. That's the flap I'm trying to repair, and I've got to re-glue that. That's all come loose, but at least I've got a view while I'm working. Yeah, through the sweat in my eyes. And then there's more glue on me than on the dinghy. You can see all that, but yeah, it's a gooey mess. And no, it's not what you dirty minds think it is. It's glue. Water at the dinghy dock. The boat is just over there, so it's not too far to haul the water. And it comes from over there. The tap and the pipe from Shaylin over there comes and helps me with the tap. Very convenient, but it's still lagging water. And then not for the faint-hearted job, going up the mast to check all the rigging, the stuff that holds the mast up, fairly crucial. We inspect that quite often, make sure nothing's going to snap and that big pole comes crashing down. And more boat work, maintenance, never stops, servicing the winches. That's what the winch looks like there. This is the part to go on top. Got to put all that back, grease it all up. Yeah, the rag there to stop one of those little ball bearings falls out and rolls in the water. I'm screwed, literally. In between the boat work, some chill time, some four-deck drinks on other cruisers' boats. Timmy, our taxi connection, he took us to a local bar and we had some beers and lunch with the locals. It's really cool. The beers were cheap. Tony got a good cheap haircut, tidied him up. So just finished filleting this unlucky fish. Unlucky. We saw this bottle floating across very fast across the bay. So we chased it in a dinghy. Pulled up the bottle, and tied to the bottle was a hook, and attached to the hook was this unlucky fish. So easiest catch ever. But
always a big job to fillet them and clean the boat and clean myself afterwards.
And in between watch some rugby, some boxing, and back to the beach bar. Yeah, quality time at the beach bar. I had some FOMO watching some comrades highlights. Shopping in the coolest little mini belonging to a local South African. Tony's a big guy, so he looked quite odd in this mini. And in and around my long time mates, school days and onwards, for 10 days. He managed to get 10 days off between his legal duties. And yeah, very cool. Straight to the, unfortunately arrived and straight to the pub. Early morning start at Prickly Bay Marina Dock. We're just filling the tanks with water. But we head off for about 6 or 7 days up to the islands. Got my capable deckhand here doing his, just watching the hose pipe. Right, okay, we sprung a leak. Just hold it, just clamp it. Just, yeah. I'm just clamping it this side of it. Okay, so there, order is restored. And got the water going in. Working hard, just leaving Prickly Bay. Just moored up at St George's mooring field. We got Sea Dons that followed us here, so they've just taken onto their mooring. And behind us over there, we've got Gumbar, Faye and Ian. They're good, they beat us here, buggers. Hopefully they haven't emptied the shops. While at St George's, we shot over to the underwater sculpture park, quite a famous sculpture park, and enjoyed some of the underwater stuff. Just been to Sculpture Park and heading back. Yeah, suck it in. Another tough day, end of a tough day on Grand Anse Beach. Boats are down there, and the sunset is going down. The Armada leaving Grand Island. Fully, Gumbar, Twende, Calypso. So we're all heading out round the corner up to Carriacou. Motoring into Carriacou, Tyrrell Bay. Absolutely no wind, so both motors going.
Totally boring with the motors. Time to read books. All anchored down at Sandy Island. No more mooring balls available, so we had to anchor, which is fine. And we've got a few boats with us. Our rally boats, there's Fob, Bully, Calypso, Twende, and Gumball. So all safely anchored for the night. Some good snorkeling at Sandy Island. That's a lionfish, which they're trying to eradicate from the Caribbean. It's an alien species chewing up their reefs. Breakfast with a view. Not bad for two, one full-time bachelor and one part-time bachelor. Sundowners from Twende foredeck.
In the middle of the island, there are places to do a barbecue.
We enter.
It's a nice island to camp.
That's Candelara from Argentina.
I found my tent.
Tony. And Ian. And there's Carriacou in the background. So we've just left Sandy Island mooring field. And we're heading off across here. Ably skippered by Captain Green, and we're going off to Hillsborough town. We're going to anchor off this town somewhere, hopefully find a pub. This is our anchorage off Hillsborough, Carriacou Island. Hillsborough's a little town over there. Yeah, nice little bay to anchor down in. And around us, got South African boats all over the place. And tomorrow we head up there towards Ansler Roche. And this is our anchor at Hillsborough here. Hooked onto an old mooring block. It held for 2 days, but yeah, not really good anchoring. But didn't feel like unhooking and redoing it. The only thing that fits in this little bay is our little dinghy. Oh, it's full of yachts. Crash into the sky, so I'm going to stop Sean clearing the campsite here, ready for our beach bra. And that's where we brine, some shabby beach in the Caribbean. With the proverbial carib and the stag. Bit of a smoky Robinson, but the bra is fully on the go.
So the second two players and first two players run a warm-up game in the morning. So you end up with half a team that does nothing about rugby.
No, we were the other way around in my day. And you get all the lazy actors who drink and things like that, but we could play rugby. I mean, we played the second team.
It's actually a Monday afternoon, believe it or not. A Monday at the office, tough day. But any day is a bra day.
For the last 6 or 8 weeks. There's a six-pack underneath, I just didn't know. Tell me when I must clean it.
It's like when you invite all your mates for a bra and they park the whole bloody road full. And all And all good things come to an end. We had the storm system approaching, so we ran for cover a day early back to Prickly Bay. tourist, enjoying the islands. We're going past Rodden Islands. Rods out, we've already landed one nice tuna. There it is, here, I'll show you. There it is there. Bleeding nicely just to get the blood out the meat. End is near, coming around Prickly Point, around that corner into Prickly Bay. A storm chasing us, so we might end up in a bit of a rainbow, I think. We might get, that might just give us a welcome home roof wetting.
And safely anchored down back in Prickly Bay. We got in just after the big rainstorm. But yeah, thanks Ian for a great 10 days, good crewing, and able seaman. Thanks guys.